Okay, so we have a forest caliper here. This is what we use in the forest. It's easy to use, and most of our trees will not go beyond this point, so we prefer to carry this small caliper. It's more portable. So what we do with this is we use it to measure the diameter of the tree. It has already calculated. But sometimes for accuracy, depending on what kind of data we want to collect, we use a diameter tape or just a normal tailor's tape to get the circumference, where maybe the trees are not a perfect cylinder, but this is good enough with a very small error. So for such a tree, this is called Rhizophora mucronata, and it's the one that has these huge prop roots. We look at, this one is quite tall and the prop roots are very high. So we're going to measure the diameter 30 centimeters from the highest prop root. And in this case, this is the highest prop root. So I'll just again use my caliper because it has the measurements to estimate approximately our 30 is here. So here I'll look at the way the tree is, check for these nodes. If it has any sort of deformities, I'm going to move my point of measurement so that I don't give the wrong reading. So in this case, I'm seeing some deformities here, so I'll move a bit higher to this point. So with my caliper, I make sure this part touches the tree, and then I move it. I move it like this to make sure it gives me the right reading. So I can read from top or below. So this one is giving me a reading of 12.8. For more accuracy, where I feel like the tree is not a good circle, I can take this and then take another measurement perpendicular to the previous measurement. This is 13.7. So 12.8 and 13.7, I do an average team. What is that? 12.6, 13.7 average. And that will be my diameter reading, which is going to be recorded in the data sheet. So mostly we take diameters because most of the allometric equations use that as a proxy to estimate the biomass of the trees. It's easy to measure the diameter. Some would have the diameter and the height, but that is a challenge because the height, in such cases where you have such tall trees, you'd have to get accurate estimates of the height. So we just do this. We use that diameter in the allometric equation and get the biomass of the tree.